Hi everyone, welcome back to Sunday School. My name is Annabelle and I am joined by Jennifer, Julie, Joan, and our pastor Richard. Last week, we talked about the difference between a disciple and apostle and what it means to be appointed as an apostle. Today, we will be talking about Mark chapter 4, verses 30 to 32. Let's read it together first. Again, he said, "What shall we say the kingdom of God is like, or what parable shall we use to describe it? It is like a mustard seed, which is the smallest of all seeds on earth. Yet when planted, it grows and becomes the largest of all garden plants, with such big branches that the birds can perch in its shade." What did you guys think about those words Jesus spoke? Have you ever seen a mustard seed before? A mustard seed is very, very small, smaller than a grain of rice. But do you know what it grows up to be when planted? A mustard tree grows up to be between 6 and 20 feet tall, with its branches spreading around 20 feet wide. If you ever see a mustard tree, you will see a gigantic tree that looks like it's touching the sky. When Jesus talks about the kingdom of God starting out as a mustard seed, this means that even though we might only start out with a tiny bit of faith, it can grow super big and strong along with our relationship with God. As you talk to God more and more, you will see Him work in beautiful ways in your life and the life of those around you. The verses also talk about a mustard tree having such big branches that the birds can perch in its shade. You can think of the birds as being all kinds of people. In the Bible, Jesus tells us that the kingdom of God is for anyone and everyone who wants to be a part of it, and the image of birds in a tree is a reminder of how your faith can impact the people around you, such as family or friends at school. Your actions will be known as actions of a Christian to the people around you, so if you treat everyone with kindness and respect, they might want to learn more about what your faith means too. Well, that's our discussion for today, but we wanted this to feel more like our usual in-person Sunday school times, so we try to think of some ideas that everyone can do with things they probably have at home already. Most people probably don't keep mustard seeds in their home, so the first suggestion is to take an avocado pit from an avocado you eat and plant it. You can do this by taking 3 toothpicks and sticking them gently into the avocado pit, then suspending the pit in a cup of water. Make sure you keep the bottom of the pit dry. Only an inch of it should be submerged in water. If you don't have an avocado pit, you can also try taking a clipping of another plant in your house and planting it again. The clipping will grow big over time, but this doesn't work with every type of plant, so make sure to double check. Here is an example of one of my family's plant that started out as a clipping. The last suggestion is to draw or paint a mustard tree with birds in it, and write the verse underneath your tree. All these ideas are just to give you some fun ways to remember what we learned today, but if you come up with your own idea, that would also be awesome. Thank you for coming today, and we hope to see you again soon.